Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Splash and Airballs, and this is an NBA 2K14 online ranked gameplay. I'm using the Oklahoma City Thunder this game and playing against a guy who is using the San Antonio Spurs. He's actually a good player. His record is somewhere around 23 and 13 or 23 and 12. I don't quite remember, but you'll be able to see it in the beginning of this video anyways. It's really no secret this game, especially from the title. I absolutely destroy this guy in the first quarter, and he ends up quitting out. It was one of my best played quarters as far as score goes, but probably not my best physical game I've ever played. I've played some really good physical games, especially since I played like 750 of them against good people, and that probably should have been blocked by Ibaka. But as far as the score goes, definitely one of the better first quarters I've had, especially against a worthy opponent. That sounded really corny and cheesy, but anyways, right here, kind of a cheese blocking foul. It does take me a little while to get going on offense. He was playing pretty good defense, but once I figured it out, I just kind of got going, and it just was a blowout from there. Right there was a really nice steal by Tony Parker. I don't know if he was trying to bait me into that, but whatever he did, it was really, really nice. So kudos to you on that play, but he really doesn't make many more plays besides that. Especially on offense, he doesn't do much. He passes up on a lot, and I can kind of tell what he's doing on offense a lot of the time. Right there, I was able to get an easy block with Perkins, and he probably should have splashed that with Danny Green, but I don't know if he hit the release, missed the release, or what, but it was definitely something that should have gone in. And I pass up on a lot of shots here, and it's just really bad offensive possessions. Right here, I do a dumb shot with Serge Ibaka and get it blocked by Timmy D. So it was just a really bad start to the game. But after this, it becomes an incredible quarter. That's why I said it wasn't the best quarter I've ever had, because I could have played better in the first minute and a half or so. Right here, Kendrick Perkins, if he could have finished that, just gotten the easy 2 points. But he does end up knocking down both free throws. Most of the time in my videos, I'm not going to show free throws because they're kind of boring to watch and kind of slow the game and the video down. So unless they're like really important to a video or to a game, I won't show them. But right here, since this is a short video and this ends up being the whole length of the game, I decided I wanted to show it anyways. Great defense right there, Serge Ibaka. Great job, Serge Ibaka. Oh my gosh, Serge Ibaka is great. And that was actually a really good defensive play there too. So I lied when he said it was the only defensive play he made. Right there was a nice play by Boris Diaw. It's really not that hard to time. It was probably a dumb pass by me, but still. Right here, KD, nice spin move. That was great. I guess you could consider it a spin move. It wasn't really a dribble spin move, but still nice nonetheless. We're up 6-2 right now, and really not that great. Our defense is holding up great. On offense, though, we're not doing so hot. So right here, good defense by Kevin Durant, and we're able to get Tim Duncan to the foul line. He's a good free throw shooter, so I expect him to make both, but he does end up missing the first one, which ends up making it a good foul. If he misses both, it ends up being a great foul. That's just my opinion. So right there, he does end up missing both. I don't know if the guy was missing the release again or what. I'm assuming not, because he's a good player. He probably knows what he's doing, but right there, really bad defense on his part. He was just trying to take a charge with Tony Parker, which at that point, Kevin Durant should end up winning that one-on-one battle, I guess you could call it, almost every single time. So we're up 8-2. Really not a bad start to this game at all. And as I told you, it's only going to get worse for this guy. He passed up on that ball right there with Kawhi Leonard. He should have shot in it. And some shot in. That's weird. But anyways, I don't know how that was off on him. I thought that was off on me. That's kind of some BS for him. That's some 2K cheese BS, whatever you want to call it. That's just 2K for you. But right here, he leaves that side of his shoulder wide open. And I'm easy to get an easy lay-in with Russell Westbrook. So 10-2, all I got to do is play some defense, just keep it going, and I can promise you I end up playing good defense. He's just running a lot of pick and roll, just trying to get loose with it with Tony Parker, which isn't a bad idea, and especially with the Spurs, they can shoot pretty well too, or actually really well, I should say. They have a lot of good shooters on their team, but the pick and roll game just really wasn't working out too much for him. I had a decent plan going against him on defense. I wouldn't say it was an excellent plan, but needless to say, he wasn't scoring nearly as well as he should, unless BS stuff like that happens. Oh my gosh, Tony Parker made that. I have no idea how that happened. That's hilarious. But I end up getting a little bit of cheese back, making a contested three. It was an excellent C+, but I think that was less contested than the one he made. But anyways, when you're down 9 points, I guess it's acceptable. So 13-4 right now. We're up 9 points. This guy is struggling on offense very, very much so. And I'm able to bait him into a bad pass right there. Really not sure how I baited him into that. It wasn't even that sneaky of a defensive play, but needless to say, it worked. And right here, got a baseline post cheese to go for Kevin Durant. We're up 11 points. You're welcome for just reminding you how much we're up by every single time you score, just in case you guys aren't that great at math. So you're welcome to those of you who don't really like math. And he takes a bad shot right here. Russell Westbrook plays great defense. And we're just going to run the fast break and hopefully throw an alley-oop to Kevin Durant, but it ends up going to Hasheem Thabeet. Oh my gosh. And then that animation happens. I understand, 2K, that you don't want every alley-oop to go in, but that was just lazy to put that animation in. Like, seriously, that's the animation they put in when they don't want an alley-oop to work out. It's just ugly. It doesn't happen in an actual game. I mean, I'm sure it's happened once in a while, but that's just ugly. And right here, it gets even more BS. Matt Bonner ends up getting that personal foul call, which is like a moving screen or something, or an illegal screen. I'm really not 100% sure. And just ugly. Just ugly. I feel bad for him. He's getting cheesed really bad. But needless to say, I'm still playing a decent game against him, and Jeremy Lamb is going to get a really easy short range shot. Now right here, he is going to find Balotelli wide open, and somehow it doesn't go in. I don't know if it was a B plus or what. I hope it's not, because he's been cheesed like 3 or 4 times at this point. And I find Caron Butler wide open for another short range shot, 19-4. And then this play ends up being the last straw for him, and he does end up quitting out. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a good one.